First and foremost, have you guys enjoyed me being here for the last couple of days?
Yes.
I can't hear you.
Yes.
Have you gotten value?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, how would you like to get paid?
Woo!
Wait a minute. There's a catch. One person is gonna have a chance to get $500 cash. Who's down for this? Actually have $500 cash. Yeah, you can touch it. You can touch it. But wait a minute, like, who's the best coordinator? Who's the best BDC rep here? Well, we're about to find out. Now, you gotta ask, what do you need to do to get $500 cash?
What I need to do to get $500 cash?
Okay. I don't even care about a car sale right now. I don't even care about getting an appointment to show. I don't even care about you making appointments. All you've got to do to get $500 cash is do one thing. Make the most amount of phone calls in 1 hour.
Okay, I want that.
Really?
Yeah.
Who thinks they're going to be able to do that? If I'm LA, I can't hear you, right?
Yes!
Thank you. Here's the reality that there's a couple little things on here. You can't just fake call and hang up. You got to let it ring at least 3 times. Okay? Yes. And here's the catch though. If you talk to somebody, you can't be like, ah, and then go down. Is that fair?
Yes.
Okay. However, don't also get off the voicemail really quick. I just want to see, honestly, who can make the most amount of phone calls in just 1 hour. Is that fair?
Yes.
Okay, there is one other catch. And this is the one that's got to be brutal. Because, again, I don't believe in participation trophies. Whoever comes in second is going to have to hand the $500 cash. Yo, that's gangster, right? Does everybody accept the rules?
Yes.
Okay? This doesn't mean that somebody's better than whatever, but if you're not first, Cardone says you're what?
You're last.
Okay? 100%. There you go. So let's do this. It is right now 4:30, but we're gonna give everybody opportunity. So I'm gonna need management here. Everybody get to your cars, metaphorically speaking, like your starting engines. I want everybody to get to their terminals. When you're ready, when you have the CRM up and you got the things up, I want your hands up. And then what's gonna happen is I'm gonna call the hour once that starts, and you're all gonna start dialing. And what we're gonna do is, if you're in Pro Max, you're gonna have to log them in there because we need to do 2 things. You can have a tick sheet, how many you're doing, but management's gonna have to verify at the end that you actually did those calls. I don't care what you did before now, we're only tracking the calls from the second we go live to the second we stop. Is that fair?
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna give the custody of the money to the bank at the moment. Let's get to the engines, folks. Let's do this.
Let's go.
Who's excited on this though, honestly? Yeah, they're ready. Someone's gonna walk, we're 500 stacks right there. Let's go. I'm gonna count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, dial.
Perfect.
I've never wanted to spend $500 so bad in my life.
Okay, 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 2.5 minutes.
Oh my God.
2.5 minutes left.
Hi, may I speak to Xander?
You don't want to lose us by like 1 or 2 calls. Dig deep.
Who do you think's gonna win? Just off of
I'm going with Leslie.
Leslie?
Yeah.
1 minute 18. 1 minute 18.
1 minute 18.
If Emily's in her right
You're tied up
mindset,
right now.
maybe her.
They got 1 minute left. 5 minutes. Dialing for dollars.
We are 57 seconds away from a $500 winner. 57 seconds away. I'm gonna do a countdown. I want managers to help me once we get to 10 seconds.
Yep.
And then what has to happen, if you want to be in the contest and earn the money, as soon as we say stop, everybody's gotta stand up and put their hand up and then step away from the desk.
What's 500 divided by 60, Josh? I'm just gonna see how much that is in a minute. 60. I don't know. 500 divided by 60.
30 seconds.
All right,
30 seconds, about to get real. Come on. 12 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop.
All right, everybody.
Emily cheated.
Everybody did good. Nice.
Stop.
Everybody played nice.
Stop. First of all, before we even go through the results, everybody on me, seriously. You have no idea because you were so dialed in what you guys just did. And I'm not going to tell you fully, but I promise you I'm super proud of everybody. What you did was amazing. Now, what I want to be able to do is managers, we need to be able to first give them a minute to recap. So I need you guys to go back to your terminals, and here's what I'm looking for. How many outbound calls did you do in that 1 hour? How many connections? You can track it. If you made any appointments, and then the big one is how many bought elsewheres. My math, if I'm clocking this, was 18 bought elsewheres between everybody. What's scary is that we just identified 18 human beings that purchased cars within just 1 hour. We know that we did not go through our entire database, and that's scary if we found out that 18 people bought cars. They could have potentially bought from us. I'm not saying anybody dropped the ball. It might have been not the right vehicle, too much vehicle, whatever, but those are 18 buyers that bought elsewhere, right or wrong.
Right.
Okay? So again, let's sit down and, management short, and I need you guys to calculate. Let's see what those numbers are. How long is it gonna take? About 5 minutes or so? Let's get the numbers.
5 minutes later.
First and foremost, again, I'm not just saying this, you guys should be very proud of yourselves. I want to make sure, from what I understood, you guys are supposedly trying to get to 100 calls in an entire 8-hour day.
Yes.
And I know for a fact that sometimes you don't even hit the 100 calls. Is that true? Okay. It doesn't.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
We're not supposed to.
Yeah, but it's supposed to. The reality is that you don't. You guys don't. The lowest person, which we're not going to put anybody's name out there, is 47 phone calls in 1 hour.
So
The least amount of phone calls that anybody did here was 47 calls in 1 hour. 62, 63, 68, 70, 74. Oh,
wow.
We got somebody got 74 calls, 78, 90. Wow.
Good job, 90. It's a lot of phone calls.
And then,
Was that you? Good job, 90 phone calls.
okay, guys, can Brittany come up here?
Brittany.
Oh, Brittany.
Brittany's the runner-up. So, wait. Can you just fan out the money?
Grow up.
Brittany had 105 calls.
Good job, Brittany.
Good job. And this is absolutely mind-blowing. Jackalyn has 109 outbound calls.
Yeah.
Now, again, this is just some real important feedback. There was 18 bought elsewheres. I wanted to just give a shout out to MJ. She had 3 appointments in 1 hour. Just Candace had 4?
Yes.
Okay, so Candace, and understand something. So listen, so the low call volume wasn't because you weren't able to dial phone calls, because you were busy doing the right thing for the company. You made 3 appointments in 1 hour. You made 4 appointments in 1 hour. Can you imagine if you did that or even close to that every hour? Here's what the difference is that you guys were focused, laser focused, to hammer those phones. There was not 1 second that I walked by. I did the laps. My freaking fingers got tired from recording the whole thing. You guys were on the phones the entire time. That's what a active BDC is. When there's inertia, true or false, you've been doing this for years. Do you not recognize the difference of that last hour from what you've been doing before I got here?
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks, Josh.
So now,
You.
here's the thing though. Is that realistic for you to do every day, every hour like that? No, the purpose of the Power Hour is to show you that you can absolutely do more, not by a little bit. David Goggins says, for the Navy SEAL, that when you think that you can't go any further, when you think that you're absolutely exhausted, you can't go any further, it's a myth. It's in your head. You have 40% more, not 5%, 10%, 30%, but 40% more reserve inside you. You guys are capable of so much more. This was amazing. Now, honestly, Todd is the owner, and Hayden and Josh as the management here. You just watch that with your own eyes. What are your thoughts about your team and what they're capable of when they're properly motivated?
Very proud of the team. Very grateful for all that you guys did. Love to see the laser focus. I hope that you guys proved to yourself that you could do it, which I know you could. I knew you could. Now, hopefully you do.
Now let's get the official ceremony of handing her money. Applause, please.
We going to dinner tonight. Thank you. Guys, you have no clue how privileged we are to have the man in the United States and the world,
Thank you very much.
the king of BDC, to have him here at our store. So, Sean, thank you.
It was an honor.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, this is
Great 3 days.
Thank you guys very much.
Thank you.
This is the beginning. And listen, one of my favorite sayings is the the best is yet to come. This is only the very beginning. So I look forward to sharing your guys' success.